Hey YouTube, I've got an NU battle for you. Look at my opponent's team. I'm not too threatened by anything. If that Floatzel's choice banded, then I gotta watch out. Amoonguss is really annoying, but that's why I have Madam on my team. That and for wheezing, but still takes care of poison types really well. And I'm a little worried that Ampharos might have Cotton Guard, so I'm gonna need to watch out for that. Okay, so let's get into the battle. My opponent today is gat0rcrazzi, who sent me a PM through YouTube wanting a battle, and I gladly accepted. He's going to start off with Nanster, his Leopard, as I send out my Shrimp, my Armaldo. And I'm just going to go for Rock Blast first turn, expecting Taunt. However, he switches into his Gulfstream, his Floatzel, which is going to take 4 hits from this, plus a critical hit, so really it was like 5 hits. He's going to go for a Waterfall, which I expected, and I knew I could take because I am a physically defensive and full HP set. And I managed to take it out with another Rock Blast. He's going to switch out into his Jigglejoy, his Ampharos, as I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rocks. And he's going to Toxic me, which isn't good. Expecting this thing might be some kind of defensive set with Cotton Guard. I'm going to pull back and go into my Madam, my Gardevoir. And I managed it. Trace Static, and he goes for Discharge, which is going to hit me pretty darn hard. Now, expecting this to do a lot, I go for Psychic, and it does not do as much as I thought it would. And he's going to go for another Discharge and get me paralyzed. Now, here, I don't want to get hit again, because I'm pretty sure I'll get knocked out. I pull back into my, Golurk, and I'm just going to keep going for a Dynamic Punch. I'm not even going to try and set up. This thing goes for Substitute, and yeah, like I said, I go for Dynamic Punch. I'm pretty sure I can take one Dark Pulse or Sucker Punch, so I'm just going to keep going for the Dynamic Punches, trying to take this thing out. Seeing that I'm going on the offensive, he's going to pull back into his big boy, his Sandshrew, and I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to keep going for the Dynamic Punches. And here I get a critical hit, and there's just a lot of hacks that's been going on in this battle so far. And seeing this opportunity, I go ahead and set up my Rock Polish, and I'm just going to go for an Earthquake on this next turn to KO. So down goes his big boy, and I don't have to worry about Rapid Spin. He's going to send out his Mario Hype now, his Amoonguss, and I'm going to pull back and go into my Bambi, my Sawsbuck, expecting the Grass type to move. And I'm right, he goes for Giga Drain. Now that I've got my attack up, I figure there isn't really anything this thing can do to me, so I just go for Aromatherapy. And boy, was I wrong. He's got Clear Smog, and it hits hard. It does over half damage. So, I'm going to need my Bambi later, so I'm going to pull back and go into my Kanga and Roo. And he's going to go for Hidden Power, and I'm thinking I might be able to just set up on this thing. So, I go for Substitute, just to get ready to, just to block any kind of status moves it may have. And here he's going to go for Giga Drain, which is actually going to break my sub, so I'm just surprised this thing could do that without any special attack ups. So I'm guessing he has some investment. Anyway, I switch out into my Bambi again to get off a Mega Horn, and thanks to the clever switch, I managed to switch into a Spore to get my Sap Sipper up. However, he's going to go for Clear Smog again, which is going to knock me out. But now that it's at half HP, I feel comfortable switching into my Madam again and going for Psychic. Now, I Trace Regenerator, which is going to be a pretty big deal in this match. So I go for Psychic, and it's going to hit this Jigglejoy and it looks like it's going to be a 2-hit KO even after leftovers. But to add insult to injury, I also get a special defense drop. Expecting him to switch into his Nyanster again, I go into my Tankette. And I was right, he does go into his Leopard, and I can he goes for Nasty Plot, and I'm just going to go for Body Slam to get off the damage, because I know these things are pretty frail, and I'm pretty sure it can't take it. However, he survives on just a sliver of HP, but I do manage to paralyze, so it might as well have been the same as hitting it, for 1 KO. Next, he's going to switch into his Flareon, and I'm just going to go for another Body Slam. He goes for Flame Charge, which makes me think that this is the Baton Pass set. Considering it didn't really do any damage at all. And I actually go for Toxic, so I'm not expecting too much out of this Flareon. He goes for Superpower on the next turn, though, which definitely proves me wrong. I mean, it has to be an offensive set looking at the damage that did. And I'm going to have to pull back and go into my Golurk. I'm not sure if I can at -1 attack, I think I can take anything it has, and it's got Bite, which hurts pretty bad, but I do manage to KO with an Earthquake. So down it goes, and he's going to send out his Mario Hype next. Now, I'm thinking that the best move for me to do is just to leave my Golurkin to die and get off some damage with an Earthquake. And it does a lot. It gets him within 2-hit KO range, and I die to the recoil, to Life Orb recoil, and I'm just going to switch into my Madam and KO with the Psychic. And thanks to Regenerator, I get up some more HP. So off goes Psychic, and Amoonguss is down. He's now down to his last Pokemon, his Jigglejoy, and it's already within range of me. It's already down to enough HP where I can take it out with Psychic. And that's the battle. Thanks for that battle, gat0rcrazzi. I'm sorry that there was so much hacks everywhere, but you know, hacks is part of the game. Okay, usually I do my comment or question of the day here. However, I'm only going to do the comment or question of the day in my Little Cup videos. So if you guys want to see today's comment or question of the day, check out my newest Little Cup video.